Budgets here, and I'm on a journey to ensure better financial future for myself by budgeting, hybrid cash stuffing, and doing savings challenges. So welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Don't know why I forgot my intro. Yeah. So I don't know if anyone else, like, when they record videos, have like the same kind of like intro, and if they think about the intro, they forget what the intro is. Like, you sort of have to let yourself like not think about it when you say anything. Just ramblings from me, maybe it's just me. Anyway, so in today's video we are going to be doing our cash condensing and count up for the end of January 2026. So this is the first condensing and count up for the year, which is very, very exciting. If you have been around my channel for a while, I kind of have said this in other videos, but I'm just going to say it now. I'm not counting my blue binder. So my blue binder was my long-term binder. Basically, because we are now paying for things out of our wedding fund, our money will just continue to look like it's going down. So I've decided that this year going forward, I'm not going to count that binder. I have moved holiday envelopes that were in that binder into my variable sinking funds binder, so my purple binder. But yeah, I think for this year we're just not going to count it. So I have done the total from December for the things that we are going to count, and also it's just mainly I kind of want to focus more on the cash side of things and how much, you know, we're able to do with cash and saving challenges and all that good stuff. So at the end of December, we had £1,805 across our binders. So yeah, also I'm really excited. I'm doing this analog this time, so I got this absolutely amazing pad from Remember Budgets and Plans as part of my advent calendar. Absolutely stunning advent calendar. So I mean, I had 2 advent calendars, both of them are incredible, and yeah, I think this is a really great way of doing it. If you've seen my previous videos, it's a mixture of doing it on iPads and doing it on post-it notes, and it just kind of gets out of control, whereas this is really nice, well laid out, and it's all in just on one page, and there's like enough for a few years of doing this, which is also good. So yeah, before we get started, just want to say that please don't compare what's in my sinking funds and savings to what's in your sinking funds and savings. Personal finance is very personal. We are all on our own different journeys. What you have to pay for is necessarily what I don't have to pay for. For example, we rent our place. We don't have any of the associated costs with owning our place. One day, hopefully we will. We don't have children or pets or anything, so we don't have any dependents. It is just the 2 of us, and we don't have any debt either. That's not a boast. That is just being transparent. Yeah, that's all I really say on that, is unless you count student finance, which I do not, because that will be written off in a number of years anyway. So yes, we're all on different journeys. We've all been doing this for a different amount of time. Just do what works for you. At the end of the day, if you're saving just a little bit of money every month, that's something. It's all about building the habit of saving over how much you actually save, because you can increase that and do all that good stuff. Anyway, enough rambling. So the first binder we're going to go into is my everyday binder. So my everyday binder is for things like personal spending, groceries, eating out, and household, all that fun stuff. So we've got nothing in personal. How are we going to do this? I'm actually just going to grab the page itself. Do I want it? No, I want it to lean on. So personal spending has got nothing in it. Difference 0, back to the bank. I'm just going to leave it as blank. Groceries has 10, 14 in it. Difference 14, back to the bank 0, or blank because it's all digital. Yeah, so I've decided to film this after our grocery shop on a Sunday because yeah, realised that we had like enough to cover like this budget's worth of groceries, January budget's worth of groceries, so we decided to do that. Eating out, as of yesterday morning, it was like I hadn't touched it. As of yesterday evening, I had. So we've got £35 in eating out. So that's plus 35. Back to the bank, nothing, because it's all digital. Household, nothing. It was one of those months where you just what's the word? Everything needed to be bought. basically. You know, you have those months. Sometimes you're like, oh my god, we over budget for groceries and household because we don't need to buy like anything. And then there are the months where you're like, I have not budgeted enough for groceries and household because we've had to like buy all the things that you have to do anyway. So the next one we're going to go into is, yes, my I call this my yellow binder. It's like a taupey kind of colour, and this is for everything annual, so annual bills, annual events, car annuals, all that good stuff. And this is probably where we're going to start condensing as well. So annual bills, it's got 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, 410, 420. So let's keep that 20, and I'm going to take that 50 placeholder as well. What did I say? Right, okay. 420. And back to the bank is 50, and we can work out the differences in a minute. So, get 100. So that is a difference of 70. Car annuals. This is going to get about to be obliterated in the sense of, let's just count it. So we've got 100, 200, 300, 50, 70, 90, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 465. So it has decreased. That is because I paid for my MOT and service 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 91. Oh, that's nice. MOT and service, and then I'm also about to pay car tax as well. All the good, fun, important stuff. So 100 is going back to the bank. Get 100 placeholder. So with these I was kind of like doing a tracker for them, but now I'm like, do I really want to do a tracker for them and track it, because we are paying kind of, I do like 2 big payments this time of the year, and then a couple of months later I do my insurance. So yeah, anyway. We'll work that out off camera, or not off camera, in a minute. So next is my variable sinking funds binder. So this is necessarily not things we need to budget for every week or every month. It's just I like to put money aside into these. I try to do it every month. Yeah, anyway. So health has got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And we're going to put 40 back to the bank. And I'm going to get that placeholder. Okay. Car has got 20. Car took a massive hit because we did a lot of travelling. So minus 25. Nothing's going back to the bank, but I'm just going to change that for a 20 placeholder. And travel has got 20, 30, 40, 55. I'm going to change that for 50, I think, yeah. No. Why has it got 55 and 55? Or did I spend out on travel? Yeah, I did, I think. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Losing the plot. So gift has got 20, 30, 35, 40. I'm actually going to put that, take that 20 and put it back to the bank just in case we need to buy anything basically. So 20 is going back to the bank. 10 and 2 5s. And then self-care has got 50, 70, no, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. And I'm also going to take that 20 back to the bank. Okay. Oh, yeah. Ireland has got 500, 650. That's 150 with nothing back to the bank. Right. Before we move on to the savings challenge binders, I'm just going to do those differences now. 60. I probably could do them in my head, but so that's a decrease of 160 and. Basically, I did not sleep well last night. You know when like you fall asleep and then like the next thing you know you have to wake up. We got our grocery delivery very early on a Sunday morning because it forces us to get up early on a Sunday morning. It kind of only works if you have a decent amount of sleep though, and I didn't, and I was like, okay. And I'm filming all my videos today and I don't have a choice because I need to film them all today, otherwise I don't get them filmed and edited in time. So if I see a little bit out of it, that is why. So next, we're going to go into the savings challenge binder. So, roll and match has got money in it. We completed roll and match last week. So, roll and match has 50, 60, 70, 80, 200 in roll and match. So that is an increase of 35. Have I done that right? Yeah. And we are going to take 50 back to the bank. No, we're not. We're going to do... What am I doing? Yes, we're going to do it. Yeah, let's just do it this way. I'm going to take 50 back to the bank. But because we've completed that challenge, it's... What I tend to do is when I complete a challenge, I take 10% and it rounded up to the nearest £5, and I put that into my stocks and shares ISA, but we will count that separately. I do need to take that 50 back to the bank, because what am I doing? Losing my mind. That is all I'm doing. So it's tens and 100, but yeah, this is completed basically. And we will not see that challenge for a while. I'm going to focus on some of my annual challenges. So this is the 2026 challenge from the Housewife's Budget. So we have 25 in this challenge. We didn't start it last time, so it's an increase of 25. We're not going to take anything back to the bank, but I'm going to exchange those 2 10s for a 20. Fiver Friday. Well, we did do a Fiver Friday. We completed last year's Fiver Friday, so we start the new one, and we've got £20 in Fiver Friday. So that's an increase of 20, and we're not going to take anything back to the bank, but we are going to exchange those 2 10s for a 20. Exciting times. Next is monthly Rainbow Roll Colour and Save. So this is from Rainbow Budgets. Rainbow Budget and Plans or Rainbow Budgets and Plans. We also started this month. I've got this as part of my I keep forgetting the words for things. Advent calendar. So 20, an increase of 20. We're not taking anything back to the bank, but I'm going to condense this to a 20. I'm going to run out of 20s. Save the Year's got nothing in it. Completed has got 25 in it. So Save the Year's got nothing in it. Completed has got 25. which is an increase of 25, and we are going to take 25 back to the bank. And I'm not going to put a placeholder in completed, basically. And then stocks and shares has got 5, which is an increase of 5, and we are going to take 5 back to the bank. And again, I'm not going to put a placeholder in there either. I hope that's making some sort of sense. So the next binder we're going to get into is my 2026 annuals binder. So this is an annual challenge that I designed and created myself, and you can get this for free on my Ko-fi shop. You get it with a dashboard and all of the monthly challenges, and it's just a digital download, I'm afraid. So we've got 30 in January, and we've got 35 in February, and I want to take those 2 5s and a 10, put 20 in. So 65 in there in total, and that is an increase of 65. And for now, we're not going to take anything back to the bank. And I realised I've forgotten to get out one of my binders. I have too many binders now, basically. So the next one is my Tiny Tuesdays binder. So this is my mini challenges that I do on a Tuesday, or I release the video on a Tuesday. Sometimes I film it a little bit earlier. So I'm actually just going to get the calculator for this. So we've got 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3. Eh? This is the problem with these A7 envelopes, is they are so small and it's very difficult to get coins out of. Plus, and then 5 to finish that. So 20 in Tiny Tuesdays. It's already a digital challenge, so we're not, no, it's an increase of 20, but we're not taking anything back to the bank. It's all digital. And when this is done, it's going to go into a save the year. Okay, finally, we have got my Christmas binder, which I kind of keep forgetting about. So this is basically lots of lovely challenges from Rainbow Budgets and Plans and the Solaris Budget, because I got so many challenges in the advent calendars. Why do I keep forgetting that word? So we're also going to do something similar. We're just going to count up the total binder, not what's in the challenges. So minis has got 3. The Gingerbread Gang has got nothing. Reindeer Races, I think, has something in it. It has 1. Plus Gingerbread Bake and Save. So it's got 3. Is it Roll, Bake and Save? I think, yeah. Find Santa has got 10. Because we found Santa on the first go, which was kind of disappointed in myself there. And then Elf Grinch has got 3. So £20 in Christmas. So plus 20, and nothing is going to go back to the bank. So let me calculate all of that. Hopefully in editing I will speed that up for you. We should. Okay, so if I've sped that up, haven't decided yet. So we have at the end of January £2,229 across all our binders, and that is an increase of £424 compared to last month. Now I'm just going to count up how much cash we are bringing back to the bank and just check that we actually have that amount. So 50 plus 100 plus 40 plus 20 plus 20 plus 50 plus 25 plus 5. So we have 310 there, allegedly going back to the bank. And do we have 310 here? So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3, 3, 5, 3, 10. Amazing. I'll let you into a little secret. So that cash that I bring back to the bank, I actually work out how much cash I need for the cash stuffing for the month, and then if there's any like extra, I bring that bit back to the bank, but I always use that. So that's how I have fivers in circulation. Just a little cheeky insight into how I work. Anyway, so thank you so much for getting to the end of this video. Just want to reiterate again, please don't compare your journey to my journey. We're all on different journeys, we all have different amounts, we all have different priorities. Really pleased to see that go up, and go up by actually a nice amount as well, so it's nothing to sniff at basically. And yeah, I know I'm not doing the blue binder at the moment, or maybe for the rest of the year. I'm sorry if you were wanting to see what's in the blue binder. I don't want to see the money go down basically every month, even though I know the money's going down every month, but it would be a little bit depressing, but that's what that money is there for. So yeah, I love these videos. These videos are some of my favourite videos to watch. I think when you look at the amounts that you put in every kind of week, you know, you put in a fiver here and a fiver there, and when you do it, it never feels like you're putting in like tons of money, and then you count them all up at the end of the month and you actually realise that you've made actually significant progress. I do expect this to also go down again next month, at the end of next month, because we have to pay car tax, so that is just a thing that we have to do. But this is why we have sinking funds, so that these payments are not a big shock and we're wondering where we are finding the money from. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Saturday for cash stuffing week 1 of February. I can't believe it, January is almost over. So have a safe rest of the week, take care of yourselves, and yeah, bye.